Hello, Outlook Video. I'm Bruno. Today, my guest is San Francisco's fiercest DJ, Nikita.
Thank you.
Welcome to Outlook Video.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So, I see you brought your equipment.
I did, most definitely.
And we're in for a show?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. And where can we catch you spinning?
All around the city in different locations, mainly at Mezzanine and the End Up.
Okay, so Outlook Video viewers, get your dancing shoes on. It is time to dance. Okay, take it away.
Thank you very much. I will. Thanks.
I'm Raymond Donald Hong.
And I'm David Nahmod. Tonight, Outlook celebrates the Halloween season. Halloween is, after all, the second holiest day on the LGBT calendar.
After Gay Pride Day, of course.
Of course. Tonight we present a 1970s horror film recently released to DVD that will definitely be of interest to Outlook viewers, in particular our lesbian viewers.
The Vampire Lovers was introduced in 1970 by Hammer Films, a British studio that, beginning in 1957, had a highly successful 20-year run producing gothic horror films. Many of them were based on the classic Hollywood films of Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi. By 1970, Hammer's many sequels to Dracula, Frankenstein, and The Mummy were wearing a bit thin, so the studio looked for a new franchise to infuse some new blood into their cash registers.
They found that new blood with The Vampire Lovers, an adaptation of Carmilla, an 1872 novel by J. Sheridan Le Fanu. Carmilla was considered quite shocking in its day and not for its vampire elements.
Countess Carmilla Karnstein wasn't just a centuries-old bloodsucker. She was an out and proud lesbian. Though she went to great pains to hide her vampirism, she flirted openly with women, and all her victims were female. In the scene, Carmilla professes her love for Emma, who will become one of her victims.
I shouldn't snap at you like that.
You're so sensitive.
Only about some things. And about you.
Silly. Why about me?
Because I love you. And I don't want anyone taking you away from me.
Taking me away? Who do you mean? You know we'll always be friends, Carmilla. Surely you don't mean my handsome young man? Why, I do believe you're jealous.
Why should I not be?
Why? Because it's not the same thing. It's different.
I want you to love me for all your life. Camila! Take me with you! Please!
God, she has to floss her teeth. And being the horror film buff you are, David, what is your take on it?
Well, The Vampire Lovers was a film I went to see during its original 1970 release. It was a huge hit back then, no doubt due to the titillating and quite graphic lesbianism, which attracted both lesbians and straight boys in huge numbers. In retrospect, the film is quite good. Set in 18th century Europe, the film is actually fairly typical of the gothic horror thrillers that were produced in the 60s and 70s, and it won't disappoint traditional horror fans who see it now. The period sets and costumes are quite grand and elegant, and the film's mist-shrouded graveyard scenes set just the right mood. Polish-born Holocaust survivor Ingrid Pitt, who had only a 3-year brush with movie stardom after The Vampire Lovers, is wonderful as Carmilla. She was beautiful, sensual, menacing, and quite comfortable with the lesbian aspects of the story. Iconic horror film star Peter Cushing is on hand as the trusty vampire hunter, and he too is superb. And thumbs up to MGM for a superb DVD presentation. The print is letterboxed with vibrant colors and sharp sound. The disc also features Pitt's 1972 film, Countess Dracula. And audio commentaries from Pitt and each film's director are presented, along with the trailers for each film. And as an added bonus, the disc features Pitt reading from Le Fanu's original novel, Carmilla.
And whatever happened to Ingrid Pitt?
Well, she actually makes a good deal of money these days appearing at horror film conventions and memorabilia shows, where I had the pleasure of meeting her and where she signed my Vampire Lovers box cover. I handed her the box and said, Miss Pitt, would you please sign this? And she said, sure, dear, but I have to charge you.
Well, we will have to conclude our film review this month.
Yes, we will.
This is Raymond Dadenhong.
And David Naymod, wishing you a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.